His gaze met Adrian's, and for the first time, Adrian felt the full, electrifying force of their past connection rush back. It wasn't just old memory. It was raw, vibrant longing. "Welcome home, Adrian," Finn repeated, his voice losing its playful edge and becoming something richer. "An invitation. It's been waiting for you." Adrian spent the afternoon trying to focus on boxing up his grandmother's vast, eccentric collection of vintage sheet music, but the scent of salt water and the ghost of Debussy kept infiltrating his concentration. "He's playing your game, Adrian," a voice inside him warned. Finn was too easy, too charming, and too aware of the exact moment Adrian's defenses would crumble. Adrian had run away from Oakhaven to pursue a disciplined, professional life where every note was in its precise place. Finn was chaos, beauty, and the kind of unbridled emotion that Adrian now carefully reserved for his performances. Around 5 o'clock, a shadow fell across the sun-drenched porch floor. Finn stood there, holding a bottle of deep red wine. But this time, he was on Adrian's side of the property line. "I've made far too much Cassio e Pepe," Finn announced, tilting the bottle slightly. "It's a criminal amount of cheese and pepper for one person. Come over. It's time we traded a few lies about how great our lives are." Adrian hesitated, leaning against the door frame. "I should really keep sorting. The auction is Friday. The sorting can wait. The statute of limitations on avoiding your ex is 10 years. Adrian, you served your time." Besides, Finn added a slight, genuine vulnerability entering his eyes. "I miss talking about music with someone who actually gets the physics of a perfect bow stroke." That was the key, not the romance, not the history, but the shared language of their craft. It was a language Adrian hadn't spoken with anyone else since he left. "Give me 15 minutes, Adrian conceded, running a hand through his hair. "I'm covered in dust." "Deal." Doors unlocked. 15 minutes later, Adrian stepped into Finn's house. It was the same, yet completely different. The old, grand piano still dominated the front parlor, but now the walls were lined with custom-built shelves, overflowing with scores and books. The air smelled of Parmesan, black pepper, and something uniquely Finn, a hint of sandalwood and possibility. They sat at the small, square wooden table in the kitchen. Finn had put out mismatched plates and heavy tumblers for the wine. The Cassio e Pepe was perfect, rich, simple, and comforting. "So," Finn began, swirling his wine, his gaze steady. "Chicago, is it everything you wanted, all concrete and ambition?" Adrian shrugged, meticulously twirling his pasta. "It's a world-class orchestra. It's challenging. It's what I worked for. And the quiet part," Finn pressed gently. "The quiet time you used to spend sketching constellations on the dock. Does the city let you have that?" "I have my work," Adrian said, perhaps too quickly. "I don't need to sketch constellations anymore." "Right, you just play the music that makes people see them," Finn countered, a teasing lift to his voice. "I saw the review for your Prokofiev performance last spring. The critics said you made the cello sound like a wounded animal escaping a trap." "That's not a city sound, Adrian. That's Oakhaven." Adrian felt a blush rise on his neck. He hated that Finn still saw him with such unflinching clarity. "I'm happy for you too," Adrian shifted, forcing a new topic. "I heard your chamber piece premiered at Juilliard last year." "It was." He struggled for an adequate, professional word, but the truth slipped out. "It was breathtaking, Finn. It sounded like home." Finn set down his fork, the easy smile dissolving. "It was about the moment you left." The air went dead still. The soft clinking of the lighthouse beam turning outside the window seemed deafening. "Oh," Adrian managed, the word hollow. "Yes, a counterpoint of distance," Finn said, his voice flat, the notes pulling away from the anchor. "It's hard to write happy music when you're writing from a place of seismic emotional change." He picked up the wine bottle and refilled both glasses, even though Adrian hadn't finished his first. "Finn, Don't," Finn interrupted, holding up a hand. "Don't apologize for leaving. We both knew you had to. We were 17 and 18. It was big, stupid, overwhelming love. And you needed a bigger stage." Finn pushed a small, ceramic bowl of cracked black pepper across the table. When Adrian reached for it, their fingers brushed. The contact was instantaneous and electric. Like touching a live wire, both men froze, staring at the casual collision of their hands over the simple bowl. 10 years of silence, distance, and professional success evaporated, leaving only the raw, undeniable memory of how they fit together. Finn was the first to pull back, but his eyes never left Adrian's. The truth is, Finn finally said, his voice husky, I missed the arguments more than anything. I missed fighting about why Bach's Goldberg variations should be played on a harpsichord and not a piano. Adrian felt a slow, undeniable warmth spread through his chest, a feeling he realized he'd mistaken for ambition all these years. Well, you're still wrong about the harpsichord, Adrian countered, a ghost of a smile finally appearing. It lacks the necessary depth of tone to convey the gravity of the work. Finn's signature, full-mouthed laugh erupted, loud and unrestrained. Welcome back to Oakhaven. Adrian, let the fighting begin.